This is not clickbait, and this is seriously the wildest turn of events I could have imagined. For anyone who has accompanied me throughout this YouTube channel, and for all of you who has just found my channel, here's the recap of the whole story until now. My mother found out about my channel almost a year ago, and this is how I got outed, basically. She searched up the name Relachi, since it's a nickname I've used for 6 years on the internet, and she found my videos easily like that. And the short version of the story is that she denied my homosexuality, kept talking about how I should find a proper boyfriend a year after I was already outed, and changed my appearance to be more traditionally feminine. I know, I said I let my hair grow out because I couldn't find a good barber. The reason I let my hair grow out is because I just can't find a goddamn hairdresser who can cut short hair. Which was partially true, cause look at what happened with my last haircut. But it was also because she made me grow out my hair to look more like how she envisioned me to look like. So I listened to her to avoid any more stress. But after 10 months of this, I rebelled. Cue this video here where I cut it all off, which ended up with my mom and me fighting for 2 weeks straight and me almost moving out. As you can imagine, my mother was very displeased with it. So I decided to be my own woman and stopped listening to my mom. It made her so damn mad for so damn long. But she just had to learn to deal with it, cause I'm a grown-ass woman. And she just can't control me anymore. Giving myself the freedom to choose little things like which haircut I'm getting had such an impact on my life. Learning personal autonomy helped me to find out what I wanted from life, and ultimately I broke free. Everyone catching up now? Good! Let's continue the story. So, what dance? And how did this really religious, strict Asian mother accept me because of a dance? Bear with me for now, it will all make sense later. I was at my local gay bar and some acquaintances were talking about joining the opening dance formation for a formal LGBT ball. I heard dancing and sign me the fuck up. I usually don't do classical dancing cause it's always this male-female pairing and you gotta wear heels and a dress, like hell no. But because it's a queer ball, it doesn't flow with the norm. Which is great, I can totally vibe with that. Can you vibe with that? I can vibe with that. Bless the LGBT community. Okay, so practice starts months beforehand and is every week. My mom did wonder and ask, so I told her it was just another dance class. Since I like dancing and I already visited 2 other dance classes, it wasn't too much of the ordinary. Well, when she asked what dance it was, I told her it was a classical one and
So you have to wear a dress and heels? What kind of guy is your dance partner?
Yeah, he's very friendly. I'm dancing with a girl and I would be wearing a suit. During the opening dance, you can see us walking down that ballroom while the wedding march is playing. This is because we all decided to marry each other on the spot. And I'm just playing. We were beginning our performance by doing a polonaise. Not to be mistaken with spaghetti bolognese. I had to Google that. The wedding march was playing because in 2019, same-sex marriage is finally allowed in Austria. Freaking finally! Every time I hear the wedding march, it just makes me emotional. I'm not crying, you're crying. And then we danced the classic Kaiserwalzer after that, and yada yada yada. I was a tad nervous because I still was a bit confused on the steps from the cha-cha-cha. But the dance instructor calmed me down by telling me that there will only be 4,000 people and a live camera team watching you. Huh?
What I am my own special creation. So come take a look, give me a hook or the ovation.
The ball was stunning. There were same-sex couples, drag queens, androgynous people, non-binary straight couples, and everything in between. We were dancing together and being ourselves like it is the most normal thing in the world.
Say
Looking at all the different people not fitting into the norms of our society live their life how they wanted to was so beautiful. I might have gotten a bit too emotional. We were supposed to hype the audience up, and the audience we danced for were in such great mood and smiling at us, which hyped us up, and it was just an endless circle of hype. I had such a blast dancing. The next evening, my mom asked me about the performance, because of my big mouth telling her that I had a performance going yesterday. Since everything got live streamed on Facebook, I decided to just show her. She can't deny my sexuality any more than she does anyways, right? She immediately saw the same-sex dancing couples and said,
Oh, so it was that kind of ball. But you didn't know about that when you signed up, right?
Me tired of lying? Well, actually, Mom, I did know about that, so I signed up. She didn't answer and continued watching the whole video. When our dance performances were done, they started talking on the stage, at which point I wanted to take my phone back from her, but she refused and sat there and listened to the speech.
Noch immer gibt es Intoleranz, noch immer gibt es Diskriminierung, noch immer ist es nicht allen Jugendlichen möglich, dazu zu stehen, wer sie sind und wen sie lieben.
Oh, by the way, the girl here. I know her. Her name is Louie.
That's a girl?
She organized the ball. She also studies medicine.
That's amazing.
Vor 50 Jahren wurde man in Österreich noch aufgrund seiner sexuellen Orientierung ins Gefängnis gesteckt. Heute ist die Ehe geöffnet. Das zeigt uns, wie viel wir gemeinsam erreichen können durch gemeinsame aktivistische Arbeit und Veranstaltungen wie diese hier.
Is it true that they got put into prison?
Yeah.
It was like this back then in China, too.
When she was done, she handed me back my phone. I felt too awkward to say anything, and I just walked away towards the kitchen. And my mom walked after me, and we both stood still at the very exact same place where she denied my sexuality a year ago.
I just want you to find someone who's reliable, 'cause I know I have a scatterbrain of a daughter.
Gee, thanks, Mom.
The person should be taller than you, so they can protect you.
She just said person. Not man, but person. As in no gender-specific person. I honestly had no idea what to answer.
That girl just now, Louie was her name, right? She seems like someone who's good for you. She studies medicine. I don't care anymore which gender you want to date. I just want them to be a good person. Someone who's a doctor.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what alien abducted my real mom and replaced it with her, but I'm super happy to be accepted for who I am by a person that is so important to me. I know that some people can't accept it right away. Heck, I expect nothing from people. Not even I could accept myself for the longest time. I knew I liked girls since elementary school, but couldn't come in terms with it until my late high school years. Sometimes I even forgot how scary it was and how much I tried to hide everything, because I'm just so comfortable with everything now. Trying to change or be something I'm not throughout the years just led to me destroy my individuality and self-esteem. So even if it did hurt me that my mom tried to fight my homosexuality throughout my whole life, being able to express myself in exchange of that has been worth it. I am lucky enough that she has now also come to accept this part of my identity, because I gotta say, it was the kind of topic that really made me sad every time I thought about it or people talked about it, because I couldn't just stop liking women and date men. I tried it once and it didn't end well. I know that I want to marry a woman someday, and now that my mom supports me, I can finally see her with me in my future again. If I had a girlfriend now, I wouldn't need to hide it anymore. I could actually introduce her to my mom as my girlfriend and probably have her be judged because she's not a doctor, but that doesn't matter now. She can be judgy about my romantic partners who are not doctors all she wants, as long as she doesn't judge them by their gender. It's all I'm asking for her, and this is great. Thank you for listening to my story and being with me on this journey.